Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jita, and I'm back with another review. This time I have Comic Cave Studios 1/12 scale collectible figure Igor. Iron Man Mark, 37 or 38? Mark 38 from the Iron Man 3 movie. And here he is in his box. That's really big box. So on the side you got Igor, Iron Man on the side. On the back you got the schematic back of Igor. Inside you got Igor right there, top you got Igor, and bottom you got your credits and warnings and choking hazards and Comic Cave Studio Marvel. And thing about this box, comes with a nice little window display with the magnets. You can see your Igor figure in there, comes with accessories, and you got the Mark 38 on the side right there. Let's get this bad boy out the box and let's see how cool he really is. Alright, here is Igor opened up and out of the packaging, and he looks great, I must say. Yeah, he looks really great. Nice little detail on him. He is like 75% die cast, like the box did say, and you can feel pretty much anywhere you touch all the cold die cast that's on him, especially him being sitting in my basement for so long. I had this, you can feel how cold he really is. And like I said, about to say, I got this figure off a Black Friday sale from a store, which I got a lot of discount for. It's on sale, and it had a little coupon too, and it come out as bad as I thought it would. Got it for less than $100. So yeah, nice looking figure, looks very nice, nice detail. Got the hazards and stuff like that. And in Iron Man 3, he did show up. You did get a little bit more screen time of him than most of the other suits. A lot of people thought that this was the Hulkbuster armor, which he is not the Hulkbuster armor. His suit is created for heavy lifting and construction. So yeah, nice little details getting to him real quick. You can see, I don't know if these are supposed to be lights right here or not. I'm not sure, but you got this right there. Got the nice wear and tears going on with the paint and stuff like that. You got these pistons up here. You got his head. He looks like a humpback, like the Hunchback of Notre Dame was called Igor, and some other fiction and stuff like that. So yeah, nice detail on his back. You got some like some black outline pieces and stuff like that too, and you got some also detailed pieces right here too. And some of the features on his back that some of these panels can move down. I'm not sure what purpose that does serve, but I guess it's that if he gets a lot of weight he's lifting, it doesn't crush his spine and stuff. It kind of adjusts. And these pistons parts right here do move, I believe. They come up. Yeah, they raise up a little bit, like so. Like that. You got his switch for his chest. It does light up. I'll show it off in a minute. And he has his arms right here. This comes out, and I think it goes forward, like so. Yep, it sure does. So bring that. I'm not sure what purpose that is for. If you know, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You got the bottom, got the repulsors at the bottom. These do not light up. His hands do not light up, but his chest and his eyes do light up. Let me show that off real quick. To get to his eyes, you gotta get to his back of his head. The instructions say do pull his head off, but I'm kind of worried to do that, so I'm able to get in here, grab it right here, the little lip right here. Flip this switch. Batteries do come included in the figure. Go ahead and put it back on. Right there, just snap in place. Got his eyes lit up like so. You can see that or not. And the switch for his chest is right here on the back, like I showed off before. And it lights up. You can see that. So yeah, cool. Man, I wish his hands did light up because they are pretty big enough to get like a battery in there. And I know this hand right here does have like a little glass gem right here. They could put like a LED in there and some batteries in the back of his wrist to make that light up, but hey, I guess as expensive as it is, probably add to the cost. As far as accessories, before I get on the front to articulation, he does come with two articulated hands. One is already on the figure, and here's another one right here. It's pretty much articulated, has like ball joints at the base knuckles and stuff like that, and the bottom of the thumb. And the thumb has articulation at the bottom part, and you got articulation right here. The other fingers got, like I said, the ball joint at the base knuckle. This one right here seems to be a little stuck and everything, but you get a 2 points articulation other than that base. And like I said, you probably could move it forward a little bit so you can get like a closed fist out of it. So yeah, nicely detailed. All it does is pops on to a ball joint. It comes with a fisted hand, not much to it. It comes with two holding hands and grabbing hands. Nicely detailed. Maybe a little bit too over doing it with the black outlining, but nice nonetheless. And you get your instruction sheet, which is pretty detailed and goes over all the features that the suit has. Like I said before, the head pops off. Kind of scared to do that, so it's up to you if you want to pop it off. If you don't, you can turn the lights on without popping it off, like I just showed. Showed the battery compartments and stuff like that, and the features, change the hands, how to do the ankle tilt, the feet. It's a certain way of doing it. And you get the forearm extension right there, like I showed off, and then the back spine movement is like so. And as far as articulation goes, his arms do go around 360. Shoulder pads are on a spring, but they are attached to the actual arm, which is always what you should do with shoulder pads. Not attach it to the base body, but so you can get it up like so, and then spring loaded so it keeps it down like so. Rotates at the upper bicep, bends the elbow a little bit, not very. You can't straighten his arm out. You can bend it. It's double jointed, but you can only get like 90 degrees out of that arm joint, which is also cool. This elbow pad thing also moves up and down, which is okay. So you can probably adjust it to cover up any kind of, to even out the gaps, I guess you can say. Rotates at the wrist. Like I said before, the hands just come off, and then on the ball joint like so, like that. Just put that back on. That on. And I showed off the forearm extension. Here's a diaphragm articulation, which is like very limited. It goes like up and down and stuff like that, and then a little bit left and right, but it's not really that much to really mention. But the waist rotation is there, just slight, because his spine is connected right here. So you can see you can get so much waist movement out of him. Hips are there. They are on some yeah, there you go, like the downward joint, like on the figure arts figures. So it does drop down a little bit to get that extra posability, like so. And that looks tight. That looks so tight. But only if I can get him to stand up. And you probably could. This guy work with it a little bit. But yeah, it goes forward about that much. It goes back about that much. Knees do not straighten out. That's about as far as straighten out the knees is going to get. I'm trying to see. This moves a little bit. But you can bend it some more, about that much, like so. And it does create this little unsightly gap right here. And I think they went a little bit over the board with the panel lining right here, the black and stuff. A little bit too much on there. But yeah, I guess there's a little track on here for the knee, and that's what the track is for. They probably could have done without it, but it must be a purpose there for them to do it. So there you go, like that. And you get foot go down, not really, goes up, just goes down like that. And you're supposed to be able to hold it, extend it. Oh shoot, I popped out the ball joint. Let's see if I can get it back on. But it seems like it's supposed to, according to the instructions, it's supposed to come down. There you go. Supposed to be able to drop it down some. That's about as far as it's going to go. And you should be able to get some articulation out of the foot more. If you push it all the way up, it doesn't really move at all. If you bring it down some, without me pulling out the joint, there you go. Pull it about this right there. You get that forward, upward tilt. Not really much going backwards, but it goes up like that. And you get the ankle rock also. And we saw this on the ball joint. And he has toe articulation, and so the toe does go up, so he gives a little bit more upward motion too. So you probably can pull off that, like I was saying, that stance that I did by accident, which I will put in the gallery. I'm gonna figure out how to get him standing like that. So yeah, looks very good. Looks very tight. Like the light up feature, and it does have the little warnings and stuff like that on here, the cautions, which are actual words that are very small, and I probably can't read it even with my bionic eyes from the LASIK surgery, PRK, what have you. So yeah, it does have that all throughout the figure, right there. So yeah, looks tight. And here he is next to the SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark III. And here he is next to the actual Hulkbuster. And these are two light up figures, and yeah, they do look great together. And both of these figures are 1/12 scale, so that is the accurate height on both of them. Okay, there you have it. It is an awesome feeling figure. I do like it a lot. One thing that does concern me is the die cast. Is like too much die cast, and it has these metal, not metal, but plastic joints and stuff like that. So I'm kind of concerned that I might wear the joints out a little bit quicker and stuff like that. But the plastic seems pretty sturdy, and I'm like it's going to break underneath the weight and nothing like that. But I'm fearful that it might get a little bit loose over time. But yeah, I'm very happy with this being my first Comic Cave Iron Man suit. They do have quite a few suits out there. I'm so sad that the Star Boost armor got canceled, but I hope they still continue on making some few more suits and stuff, because I really do like the light up features to this, and I wish that the Figuarts did have light up features to them. So I'm thinking about getting a few of the suits, like the shotgun for sure, just to test out the light up and then see how that goes right there. But I do hope they keep on going on with the suits. The bad thing is that the regular Iron Man suits are $100 a piece, and if you go through certain places like I think Barnes and Nobles, that's where I got mine from, is that they do have sales from time to time, and they do get about coupons. So you probably get for like about $80 or something like that with the coupons and stuff, or discounts. But yeah, his articulation is a little bit limited, but I think that goes with the suit itself. It's not a very posable figure, nothing like that. A posable suit is meant for a certain specific function, and I think it serves that function pretty well. What I also do not like is they went a little bit overboard with some of the panel lining and stuff like that. A little bit too thick, a little bit too much black on those lines. I wish they would have made them just a thin line, and that's it. They want to bring out the details of the armor and stuff, to bring out the blue and stuff. But they probably really need it at all. I mean, let the scope stand for itself if your scope is that deep and everything. The light up feature is great. It's not as bright as the Figuarts Iron Man Hulkbuster suit, but it does light up pretty well for what I needed to do. And that's about it. I mean, I do recommend getting them. Try and find discounts as possible, and always collect responsibly. And that's about it. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.